Once upon a time, in a quaint little village nestled among rolling hills and blooming meadows, there lived a poor farmer named Thomas and his wife Mary. They spent their days tending to their humble farm and caring for their animals. They were hardworking and kind-hearted, but no matter how hard they tried, they just couldn't seem to make ends meet. One sunny morning, as Thomas was raking hay in the barn, he noticed something unusual in the goose pen. One of their geese, whom they affectionately called Grace, was sitting proudly in her nest. Just beside her lay a shimmering golden egg. Thomas gasped at the sight. He picked it up, and sure enough, it glinted and shone. It was made entirely of gold. Thomas could hardly believe his luck. He rushed inside to show Mary the marvelous discovery. "Look at this, my dear," he said, presenting the golden egg. "We might be able to pay off all our debts, and even buy the new plow we've always needed." Mary's eyes widened in amazement. "Oh, Thomas, this is a miracle. Grace must be a magical goose." The very next morning, Thomas and Mary went out to the pen eagerly, hoping to find another golden egg. To their delight, Grace laid yet another dazzling egg. Day after day, Grace continued to lay golden eggs, and soon Thomas and Mary became quite wealthy. They bought the new plow, repaired their cottage, and even helped their neighbors when they were in need. But as time went on, Thomas and Mary began to grow a little greedy. They thought to themselves, "Why wait for one golden egg a day? What if there's a way to get all the golden eggs at once?" Without much further thought, they decided to cut open Grace to find the source of the golden eggs. But when they did, there were no golden eggs inside, only the same humble, ordinary parts of a goose like any other. In their haste and greed, Thomas and Mary had lost their precious goose forever. Now, the couple had no golden eggs and no Grace. They were heartbroken and realized that by not appreciating the gifts they had been given, they lost everything. With heavy hearts, they went back to their simple lives. But this time, they had learned a valuable lesson. From that day forward, they cherished what they had and never let greed cloud their judgment again. And so, the moral of the story is this: never be greedy for more than what you need, or you might lose the good things you already have. It's important to appreciate and treasure what you have and to be patient. For real wealth lies not in gold, but in contentment and gratitude. With Grace's story in mind, the village lived happily, sharing kindness and celebrating every golden egg of a day. And Thomas and Mary, they always remembered the lesson of the goose with the golden eggs, and they lived wiser and happier lives ever after.